Welcome once again to the Chuck Clark Show here on the Bear Network. Our shows are always on YouTube, available there. If you go to YouTube, just look for the Bear Network. When you find it, hit the subscribe button. You'll be notified anytime any of our shows on. We'll do a bunch of shows throughout this school year there. Coach, glad to welcome you back again. Haven't seen you in a while, on the show anyway. We've seen you a lot, but why don't we start and let you introduce these two seniors you brought today.
Yeah, you got Jackson Chapman and Gracie Sermons. Our seniors been with us for the 4 years here, and so they're being very good.
Had to bring somebody that could behave.
Positive influence on other people. So that's the key. You know, we've got good leaders. You know, and
gotta have that to be successful.
So I'm very proud of these two here.
Gracie, what's your strength on the golf course? Putting, pitching, driving, or what do you think?
Driving is definitely my best.
Driving's the best. So what do you need to improve on the most then?
Putting.
Putting.
Yeah.
Well, that's where you stand over and you get the yips, they call it. Ain't the yips they call it there? You know, golf's one of these sports, you know, it's you against the world. He can't call time out like basketball. Mm-hmm. Hey, put another kid in there. This guy's messing up, you know. It's you. Mm-hmm. You got to figure it out. I know he's there to encourage you and cheer you on, you know, between holes and stuff, but that's about all you can do, isn't it, Coach? I mean,
from green to tee is all I can talk to them, supposedly, but every now and then, you know, I've been known to turn some music on to get their mind off of, if it's a bad hole, you know. Bob Marley comes to play a little bit.
He used that ear-piercing whistle, which you can't do here to blow the speakers out here.
No, I can't do that because that would interrupt the rest of the players. But I can put on some tunes for them every now and then, help them out. Bob Marley, they love Bob Marley. Three Little Birds. So,
Jackson, what's your strength? What do you feel like your strength is?
It's definitely putting. That's definitely my strength. But I practice it all the time. It's kind of.
You play a lot of golf?
Yeah, I play every day.
Do you have a favorite course you've played that you're just like, man, this is a nice, really nice course here, besides your home course?
My favorite place I've played is in Hilton Head.
Hilton Head?
It's Robert Trent Jones course there.
Oh.
And that's definitely my favorite place. I play there every year.
Anybody in your family play besides you? I mean, how did you get into golf? I mean, and how long have you been playing?
My grandpa, every time we went on vacation, he'd go play. And my dad played, but he didn't play very much, but he just had a lot of fun. He got me into it, and I just stayed with it ever since.
How about you, Gracie?
My dad's always played, so I just kind of picked it up from there.
He dragged you into it, so
Yeah.
there you are.
Yeah.
Do you have a favorite player on the golf course? I mean, on the pro circuit, you know, who you mentioned earlier that.
Definitely Scotty Scheffler, yeah.
He's pretty
Scotty.
good.
Yeah. He's just a better guy, honestly, than most people.
He's an excellent role model.
Yeah.
Scotty is?
Yes. For any players, male or female, he just conducts himself the correct way, and you know, most all professional golfers do, but Scotty's pretty good at it, really good at it, and so he's grounded real well.
Well, they get paid a lot of money.
Yeah.
Well, they have to earn a lot of money.
They have to earn a lot of money, and
Yes.
they've got sponsors. You know,
Yes.
need to be on their best behavior there. Other sports here, I know you don't play another sport, but cheerleading.
Yeah.
4-year cheerleader,
Yes.
4-year golfer.
Yes.
What's the difference in your mind between cheerleading and playing golf? I mean, two different things totally, but people don't realize how much you guys practice in cheerleading. I know golf you have to play a lot to get good at, but cheerleading, you just don't walk out there on Friday night and start tumbling and do all these things. And
It takes a lot of practice for sure.
are you a flyer?
I am.
You are a flyer because you're small, petite. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, Coach, bring us up to date. I know you had a match.
The first time I met Gracie was at Lake Forest. I went down there to see Mason Rothwell, and she came in off the bus from her other elementary school. And I always had some candy in my pocket, and I would make her do her tumbles for me, and so I'd give her a peppermint or something. And so that's how long I've known Gracie.
Man.
And so, yeah.
Bless your heart. I feel for you.
Yeah.
Not you, I feel for her.
Our season is going along pretty well.
Won a match last night, I believe, didn't you?
1-1, yeah. We were fortunate enough to beat Cleveland and Ray County and Dayton. So it was pretty good. I mean, we're starting to get more consistent with our players up and down the line. So, practice is paying off a little bit, and I've made the point that we've practiced more this year than we have in the last 3 or 4 years. But we've also got some newer players, some inexperienced, but then yet again, we've got some old heads too that have been around a little bit. But we saw we had to work on our short game, scoring clubs early in the season, and I noticed that. And so I've got a new assistant coach, Ownbey, and we talked about it and said, hey, we just need to work on scoring clubs and short game a lot. And it's paying off because, they've got a nice, these guys have, they hit the T-ball really well, but we have to work on short and scoring clubs and putting.
Drive for show, putt for dough, ain't that the same?
That's it. And so these guys, their work ethic, they've got great work ethic, so I'm very proud of them.
And people don't realize this unless they're close to the program or involved in the program like you guys are. You got to start playing back in June. Well, you play year-round probably some, especially you guys are on the team, but you start to get as a team before school ever starts.
We'll have a tryout, and then
before school ends the year before, we'll start meeting up with everybody.
Okay.
So yeah, I mean they know. Jackson is year round for him. Gracie, she's taken off during basketball season to be a cheerleader, and that's good. That helps be more well-rounded. But you got to play an awful lot and practice a lot if you want to be good at this.
Can't just go out there on match day and expect to be good if you had to play during the week or practice.
No, it doesn't happen.
Especially where
you can tell him about all that, can't you? You're out. He works out country club, and so
that helps. You get to play a lot, don't you?
Yeah.
So he gets to practice quite a bit.
What's your makeup of the team this year as far as freshmen, juniors, sophomores, seniors, and boys and girls?
We've got 3 seniors total, and we've got another one that came to us this year, Ethan Johansson, and he's the other senior that we do have. And then we've got, basically we're junior dominant, and then we've got 1 sophomore boy, and then we've got 3 freshmen.
Boys and girls pretty much even the numbers there?
Well, we got 5 girls, and then we've got 9 boys, so 14 players.
Match day, how do you match up against another team? Do you have an A team, or the guy who's the low medalist at this time, or how do you decide who's going to play?
I've got it set up right now because we've got 4 girls that are excellent, that I've got a lot of faith in. And so they all go to the match. Only 2 scores are going to count, so
okay.
That's the thing. But with guys, I've been taking 6 or 7, depending upon what the other coaches are bringing. So because I've got a couple of freshmen who are trying to get better, and the best way to get better is playing some of these matches and get the experience, because we're going to need them. Next year, losing 2 senior boys, and then with Gracie graduating too. So
I hope they both graduate. You guys going to graduate in white, right?
Yeah. She smiles, but it's a question mark.
Let me ask you.
I love her to death. You can tell.
She's a sweet girl. If somebody's coming to the school here or moving in from school, and I know it's too late this year, but how would they become a part? Do you have tryouts back in July or June or someplace?
We have tryouts at the very end of school.
Okay.
And so we will get together and just have something short and sweet, and then we'll have practices through the summer, but we don't do any coaching during the summer until July.
Yeah.
And then we can actually do the coaching, but we'll get them together and they'll play together on their own too. So former players come in and get them out and play with them. So that's
good.
Yeah, it is good, because a couple of them have signed and gone on to college and playing, and hopefully these guys will listen to them when they tell them.
Do you guys like to play in college if you can?
Yeah.
Or would you rather cheer in college?
I'm probably going to go to cosmetology school.
Oh, are you?
Yeah,
Can you help my face here? No.
maybe.
Hey, I've tried to get her to give me a pedicure now for a
That's
couple of
not
years,
happening.
she just will not. She will not see to
Smart
that.
decision. What you got coming up, Coach?
We got a huge match tomorrow. Actually, we go to Flagstone, and we've got play Cleveland in a match play. Much like the Ryder Cup, we'll divide them up in twos.
Ones against ones, twos against twos, and so forth.
And so, it'll be interesting. I mean, the first year that we did this, Lamar and I got together, and we had a rain out with somebody,
Okay.
and they couldn't come, but we said, or they had a problem, the other team, and I said, let's just have match play. And so this will be the third year that we've done it. They waxed us pretty good the first year that we did.
Yeah.
And then last year, we beat them, and I don't remember what the final outcome was, but I know that we won, so I was happy. And but it's just really it's different golf than what we normally play, but it gives them something else.
It's a lot more competitive.
Tell them.
Yeah, a lot more competitive. It's just
Oh, I bet it is. Mainly, it's a challenge for you, isn't it?
Yeah.
Go head
It's
to
just
head.
you versus that other guy, and y'all are both on the same hole watching each other hit. So,
Because every stroke right then,
Yeah.
it ain't like a team thing,
Yeah.
or the high man or whatever. It's every stroke's significant in a match play there.
Well, it's very significant, because if you beat that guy, you score a point for the team, and so that's a positive. And so it's different for the kids. I think y'all like it, don't you?
yeah.
And so, we may try to do something like that again, maybe get with Walker Valley and see if they want to one year and have,
Just come up tomorrow. It'll be Wednesday. We're recording this on Tuesday, so
Right.
Wednesday at Flagstone.
Flagstone,
They'll
4
be off
o'clock.
after school, 4 o'clock.
So it'll be, it's fun. I mean, it's fun for us as coaches.
Is the hot weather going back into July and earlier? I mean, it was miserably hot sometimes. Is that the factor? I mean, you guys go out there and play in the heat.
Yeah. Just
That's not a lot of fun, is it? Sometimes.
drink more water.
Bring a lot of water with
Yeah.
you. Stay hydrated.
Drink more water. You'll be all right.
Yeah.
Yeah, the running joke is that I'm the new water boy. I got some high quality H2O.
It does.
Well, somebody's got to have it. You're coach. You got to take care of that.
I guarantee you, Kobe and I, or when Kyle was here, we'd try to keep them as hydrated as much as possible, because if it hits 104 in heat index, then we pull them off.
Oh, yeah. That's the limit.
Yes.
They need to be off the heat index out
Yeah,
there.
we can't.
Well, Coach, thanks as always. Thanks for coming in for an interview. Thanks, Jackson and
Yes, sir.
Gracie. Appreciate y'all. Good luck in your matches tomorrow.
Thank
Should
you.
be fun. And who are you going against tomorrow?
Cleveland High School.
Cleveland High School tomorrow at Flagstone, 4 o'clock.
Yep.
Yes, sir.
Do you start? It's not a shotgun start there. It's just.
Actually, we will start it as a shotgun.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
All
because
at 4 o'clock.
because we have to, Gary Davis, former Bear, is very, very good to all the schools, and I give him a plug. He's worked with all of us and been a friend to all the schools and allowing us to play. And so and we try to get off there as quick as we can, because it costs him a little money.
Yeah.
But he's good to all the schools around.
Gary's a good guy and former Bear, as you say.
Former Bear.
Repping to be there. We're going to wrap it up for now. Thank you again for being here.
Yes, sir.
Good luck tomorrow and the rest of the season. So go out there and hit them for the Bears and Bearettes there for us.
Thank you.
Until next time, we'll talk with Coach Clark again here later in the season. This is Gary Ownbey saying so long for now. God bless and go Bears and Bears.